Bouye was expected to be a coveted free agent. He wasn't, however, expected to be the most expensive on the market. The Jaguars decided to make that happen, signing him to a 5-year, $67.5 million deal, the largest of any player to change teams in free agency. I'm not saying Bouye is overpaid, or that he didn't deserve that type of money, but that's a hefty check to give a player who's been a primary starter for 1 year. He has tremendous potential, but the Jaguars better hope he continues to rise. If he's already hit his peak, he won't be worth his paycheck. The Patriots signing Stephon Gilmore. We all knew the Patriots had more cap space than they typically do, but few people expected them to spend the way they did. The Gilmore signing came out of nowhere, to the point where he was even surprised by their interest in him. It's easy to understand why they paid him $65 million for 5 years now that Malcolm Butler may be on the move, but it was still shocking to see how quickly that deal came together. In order for Gilmore to live up to his contract's expectations, he has to stay healthy. Butler is a reliable, durable player for them, while Gilmore has missed 12 games in the past 4 years. Terrell Pryor and Alshon Jeffrey signing 1-year deals. The crop of free agent wide receivers appeared to be strong at the top, with Jeffrey and Pryor headlining the group, followed by Pierre Garçon and Deshaun Jackson. Garçon and Jackson got multi-year deals, but Jeffrey and Pryor did not. That's likely because they both opted for 1-year contracts. At least Pryor did, which he candidly said after signing with the Redskins. Regardless of whether Jeffrey wanted a 1-year deal, it was still shocking to see two budding star receivers opt for prove-it contracts over long-term security. Perhaps they're poised for huge seasons with their respective NFC East teams, thus bettering their value for next offseason. The Seahawks choosing Eddie Lacy over Adrian Peterson and Jamil Charles. With Peterson and Charles on the market, the Seahawks chose to sign Lacy over the two former Pro Bowlers. Seattle made it clear that the running back position was a priority this offseason, which was a bit surprising in its own right, considering the Seahawks have Thomas Rawls and C.J. Prosise. Lacy is younger than Peterson and Charles, but he also comes with his own question marks. He hasn't been able to maintain his weight, and battled an ankle injury last season. It remains unclear if he can stay healthy and in shape. If he can't, he'll likely find his way on the free agent market again soon. Martellus Bennett signing with the Packers. Packers general manager Ted Thompson is one of the biggest penny pinchers in the NFL, often shying away from big-name signings. Sometimes, though, he signs veterans if the money is right: Julius Peppers, Charles Woodson. That was the case with Bennett, who will effectively replace Jared Cook. Bennett signed a 3-year deal worth $21 million, which doesn't even put him in the top 10 of highest-paid tight ends. It was a cost-effective move that gives Aaron Rodgers yet another weapon on offense. This was a surprising move by the Packers, but one that will ultimately benefit them in the passing game and on the ground. The Browns making Kevin Zeitler the highest-paid guard. Zeitler was undoubtedly the best guard on the market. He's young, talented, and is equally great as a run blocker as he is in pass protection. It was the perfect fit for the Browns, who were overhauling their offensive line at several spots. Pair him with Joel Bitonio, who also signed a huge extension, and the Browns have a solid front five. What made this move so shocking was that the Browns made him the highest-paid guard in the NFL, ever. At $12 million a year for 5 years, Zeitler is the richest player ever to play his position, just barely edging out Kelechi Osemele. He set a new precedence for guards, which will only help guys like Zach Martin and Brandon Scherf in the coming years. The 49ers paying more for a fullback than any team in NFL history. The 49ers paying more for a fullback than any team in NFL history. Kyle Shanahan loved utilizing fullbacks in Atlanta. He used Patrick DeMarco as a lead blocker fairly often, while also swinging him out as a receiver. His infatuation with fullbacks is well documented, but that didn't warrant the 49ers going out and paying